Good evening, and welcome to the Late Show with Nick. Tonight, our guests are Denisha Ron from Johns Hopkins Hospital, Dr. Lilia Asafuoje from New York Presbyterian University Hospital of Columbia and Cornell, and of course, Dr. Mara Scribner from New York Presbyterian University Hospital of Columbia and Cornell. Dr. Denisha Ron, let's start with you. Can you tell us about the average acceptance rate of applying into med schools?
It's about 43%, Nick.
Wow. When applying to med school, I heard that they look at about 3 different GPAs. Is this true?
Yeah, it's the BPCM, the biology, physics, chemistry, and math, the non-science, so humanities, social sciences, language, and the overall GPA.
Okay. Medical school is so expensive. There's no way I could afford it when I was in college. How much does it cost?
There's a lot that plays into it. The MCAT is $240. The computerized exam, the average scores of accepted students is 10 to 11. And when you're applying to school, it's like, for the first school, it's 160 or 134 each additional school that you apply to. Or $175 for the first school and $132 for each additional. And then for the allopathic, it's $398. For osteopathic is $271, including the NCAT altogether, that's $909 already. For secondary fees ranges $25 to $150. The estimate of secondary fees is $800, so that's a total of $1,709 right now.
Wow.
And then for the interfolio, if you have interfolio, it's $20 to $60. For any prep courses that you take, it's $700 to $2,000. You could have your review books with $60 to $200, and for interviews, the clothing and whatnot is $50 to $300, and then travel, food, lodging for the interviews is $500 to $15,000. So the total cost for applying is around $2,500 to $6,000.
Lily, can you talk to me about the admissions process in particular?
Yes, I can, Nick. For most medical schools in the United States, you'll use the Association of American Medical Colleges. It's centralized for the application service. Schools often request for additional information such as letters of recommendation, an essay, or additional forms. The fees and required forms vary from school to school. The MCAT is a $240 computerized exam with test dates available between January and September every year. It's filled with physical sciences, verbal reasoning, and biological sciences. It's better to apply early. Okay. And the admissions typically open between the first week of May each year.
Okay, cool. Dr. Asafuoje, what is your specialty? And can you tell me about the other specialties that there are out there?
Well, Nick, my specialty is in pediatrics, but there are many other ones. There's orthopedics, dermatology, neurology, psychiatry, radiology, plastic surgery, pathology, obstetrics and gynecology, thoracic surgery, allergy and immunology, and plenty of others.
That's a lot of options.
There is.
Don't you have to go to med school a really long time?
Actually, yeah, med school is really long. It's about 4 years in your chosen program and then 5 extra years of residency after that. So in total, it's about 9 years.
It's a long time. Yeah, but it's all paid off, right? Like, you're making bank now. How much do you make per year?
Well, actually, I make about $150,000 to $300,000 per year.
Wow, that's a lot of money. Thank you for appearing on the show today, ladies. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your favorite part of the show, the thank you notes. Thank you, MCAT, for making students study a whole year in advance for the worst 5.5-hour admission test. Thank you, United States Medical Licensing Examination, because like the MCAT wasn't enough, so med students need to take another examination to get their medical license. Thank you, doctors, for making me still wish I was a doctor, even now, because the job outlook is excellent and has a growth rate of about 18%. Thank you for joining us for the show today. Join in next week when I interview Taylor Swift.